it's been a good journey. Took some time to figure out exactly where we wanted to play. We had a strong thesis on voice AI, and we've stayed true to that. But finding a niche took some time. Last 6 months have been really good for us. We got our first contract in May and did around like $1,000, $2,000. Today we're doing roughly $60,000, $65,000 per month, and I've scaled to around 200, 250,000 daily calls. So it's been a great journey. We got into YC and did a fundraise as well in the process. So when we started in Feb 2024, voice AI was very new. Whenever there's like a very hot new technology coming up, investors and all in general are very wary about it. They're very cautious. They're not willing to let to allow founders to figure their way out. Right? In early stage, you often have investors who need an answer, whereas founders don't have the answer. But what struck us really good about Rajan and Prasanna from day one is that they believed in us to figure out the answer because we were onto something big, and that belief was very important because otherwise it's tough to find that self-belief when people are like, hey, but exactly what are you going to build 5 years from now when you don't even know how the technology will look 5 years from now. So it was a really good reality, good understanding of reality that we got from Upekkha, and like really good backing that made us very sure that we wanted to take them right from day one. There were 2 immersion programs that Upekkha did for us. One was in Bangalore, one was in SF. Maybe I can share 1 or 2 key insights about each of them. The Bangalore one, I think of course, the biggest connects were with the Upekkha team as well as the cohort that we had. Rootflow and Brickle, just great people, also in similar journeys, also facing similar problems, having similar aspirations. So it's always great to meet founders who are like-minded. So that was great. But I think one thing I remember very clearly from the immersion stage was that it was not generic advice, it was very specific to each company. I remember one in which I had to pitch my startup to Prasanna, and then he pitched my startup to me. And that really helped me understand, like, what does a pitch look like, and what we were doing wrong. The US one was, I think, a complete game changer for us because it was the first time we even understood what the US ecosystem looks like. We talked to founders who came from India with nothing but an idea and are now running massive businesses. It sort of expanded our goals as well. Like in India, a $5,000, a $10,000 contract seems big. But when we talked to people there, they were like, yeah, some of our smallest clients pay us 20, 25K. And that sort of reframes your way of thinking. And I think that we've also really taken up those ideologies, right? To really aim for what is much more than can be achieved easily in India. So I think, as I already said, right, having someone who believes in your ability to find the right thing is very important at an early stage, because you yourself aren't confident that is this particular idea going to work, right? A lot of investors keep pitching that you should pivot, but it's a little hypocritical that you can pivot but also have the final idea in place when you go to pitch. I think Upekkha really helps there because not only do they say that you should pivot, they actually help you pivot in a way that they understand what is right for you and your company. So if you are sort of in a space where you know you're onto something big but you've not pinpointed what it is, talking, even just conversations, not even being part of the program, but conversations with some of the Upekkha leadership is really good. From a community standpoint, I think even now, even with the YC community, Upekkha is still probably one of the first places I would reach out to if I have any question, because you get very curated, highly personalized advice. I think a lot of people across Upekkha alums have helped us everything from finding the right CA to even asking ki, hey, this company is asking us for this in return of this level contract. Does it make sense or not? And we've got great feedback there. So I think it's a community where people are very open. People are very ready to reach out to you even on DM. Like I've sent out mass messages and got DM'd personalized replies, which have really helped a lot.